afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Lovington WIldcat Volleyball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and on the Lovington tab at thenewhobbsamerica.com. I'm TJ Miracle flying solo this afternoon. Dawn Morgan is on assignment as we get ready for one of the final two pre-district tune-ups for the Lovington WIldcats. District starts 1 week from today. And a familiar opponent, a longtime district opponent, now not in our district anymore, the Ruidoso Lady Warriors coming into town. For your Lovington WIldcats, they are 1-13 on the season and still looking to improve as they get closer and closer to the district race. Ruidoso comes in not just a whole lot better. They are right now 2-9 on the year, and their district season will start on Saturday. This will be their final pre-district tune-up. Of course, these two teams met right at a month ago, a little less than a month ago, back on the 7th of September, and they played, it was a Saturday game in Ruidoso. Ruidoso getting the win, though, but it took them 5 sets. Final in that one, 25-21, 25-21, 25-20 Lovington, 25-17 Lovington, and then Lovington lost in the 5th and deciding set, 15-11. The WIldcats just going to come in looking to continue to improve. Their last game, of course, heard and seen right here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. The WIldcats falling in 3 straight games to the Clovis Lady Wildcats in a battle of the WIldcats. Lovington had their opportunities in that one, just let a few things get away from them. Too many serves that they were just unable to break, and too many touches that turned into not quality hits, and just too good a team in Clovis for the WIldcats to overcome. But it is a new day and a new game. Of course, as we mentioned, Ruidoso 2-9 on the year, and they haven't won in a couple of weeks either, so they're going to be looking to get back on the winning track before their district season begins. Lovington WIldcat Volleyball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports is brought to you by our friends at the Lee County Electric Cooperative, the Lovington Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Devon Energy, Bob's Thriftway, Man Welding, Stone Oilfield Services, Now Pharmacy, and Lovington Auto Supply. Of course, this is the first of 2 games here at the Friendly Confines this week for your Lovington WIldcats. They'll have a Lee County matchup on Thursday night as the Tatum Lady Coyotes will be coming to town. And then, as we mentioned, district starts 1 week from today as Lovington will be on the road in Artesia to take on the Lady Bulldogs. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and continue. This is Lovington WIldcat Volleyball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports right here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and on the Lovington tab at the all-new HobbsAmerica.com. I'm TJ Miracle flying solo this evening. Dawn Morgan is on assignment taking care of the Hobbs game tonight as they open district at Tasker Arena on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel and the Hobbs tab at HobbsAmerica.com. Of course, Dawn will be back in her accustomed seat right here at Wildcat Gym on Thursday. For the Lady Cats, keys to this game for today, at least as I see it, they have to find a way to break the long volleys. They cannot go toe-to-toe really with anybody, and nobody can. They've got to get quality touches, and they've got to find a way to make the ball hit the floor on the other team's side. They've got to find a way to break the hot hand, because invariably it happens every single match. The other team will get a server hot, and Lovington just has trouble breaking that serve. It may be with the way some of the girls are positioned on the other side, but even with that being said, Lovington has had some long volleys and some long rallies during those setups and have just been unable to make the ball find the floor on the opposite side of things. So force mistakes, take advantage of mistakes, and the Lovington Lady Cats should be just fine. Getting ready for the introduction of teams and the national anthem. We'll take another timeout, and we'll start this match. This is Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services,
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Nowell Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Nowell Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Nowell Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Nowell Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
We're the pharmacy that
Stone Oilfield Services.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
And welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and on HobbsAmerica.com. I'm TJ Miracle flying solo tonight. Dawn Morgan is on assignment. I'll try not to mess things up too bad. Introducing the teams for the Ruidoso Lady Warriors. It's number 1, Madison Luderman. Number 2, Kaylin Wogelmuth. Number 3, Presley Huey. Number 4, Juliana McAllister. Number 7, Mia Puga. Number 8, Itzel Gutierrez. Number 9, Riley Holder. Number 10, Kaylee Joyner. Number 11, Olivia Hilderman. Number 12, Mariah Morad. Number 13, Harley Widener. Number 19, Savannah Mendez. Ruidoso's head coach is Marvin Starrett. And for the Lovington Lady Cats, number 1, Layla Hernandez. Number 2, Carly Greben. Number 3, Maylia Costa. Number 4, Carly Knapp. Number 6, Lauren Lovato. Number 8, Sofia Pinones. Number 10, Myra Castro. Number 11, Ashley De Los Santos. Number 12, Malaya Castro. Number 16, Yuri Eragon. 17 is Leah Hernandez. And 33 is Zabri Rodriguez. So Ruidoso will start with the serve, and it'll be McAllister, one of the outside hitters, senior for this squad. She will start things off in the service end for the Warriors of Ruidoso. Of course, great to have you here with us wherever you are around Lee County, West Texas, and the world on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once we hit 1,000, of course, somebody gets $100 of my money, not the sponsor's money, not the company's money, but my money. So, hey, once we get to 1,000, somebody gets some free cash. All right, so a late substitution as Holder will come in, the libero for this Ruidoso Warriors squad. And again, it'll be McAllister to serve. It looks like you'll have Castro, Knapp, and Eragon on the front line for Lovington. And on the back row, it'll be Rodriguez, Castro. And I'll catch that other number here in just a minute as McAllister will start things off in the first one, and it'll be an ace, and it will be in. So an ace to start things off, not how the Lovington Lady Cats wanted to see this one begin. I think maybe just a little confusion as to exactly whose zone that was in. So 1-0 here early, just underway. Ruidoso in the lead. The second one, it'll be a net serve for McAllister. So an error on serve, and it'll flip it over to the Lovington Lady Cats. We are all tied at 1. So starting off with the serve for Lovington, it'll be Myra Castro as Myra pops it high. And that one is going to be an ace. I think if Holder lets that one go, it is probably out. But she went for it, and Myra gets credit for the ace, and Lovington takes the 2-1 lead here early in set number 1. So score the ace for Myra, and she'll serve again. That one is up. It's going to be set up and coming over, and a huge kill coming in from the middle for the Lady Warriors of Ruidoso. That is Huey. She is their leading killer, averaging about 6 per game. So we are all tied at 2 as the service will go back to Ruidoso, and now Mendez on to serve for the Warriors. She'll get it over as Zabri. They'll set it to Castro, and then Greben will just send the free ball over. Back over as Martinez sets, and just a little soft kill up and over with Huey. I think Lovington thought she was going to go for the big boom. Instead, just kind of a little fingertip roll over, and now it's 3-2 in favor of Ruidoso. As Mendez will serve it over again, and that'll be an ace as that one just got over and kind of died. So Mendez with a couple of service points here early for the Lady Warriors. As will serve it up again, Zabri gets to it. Myra will set it up across to Layla. She puts it up and not able to handle it as Huey puts it up, but it is close on the net. So nothing anybody can do about it, and it is Lovington now trailing by a point and getting the serve back. 4-3, Carly Greben with the serve. She'll come up and get it over. Pardon me, that's Carly Knapp. As Ruidoso will send the free ball over. Zabry to it. Getting it to Myra and then over to Malaya, who slams it over. It'll be set at the net, and a kill shot going to be put down by Kaylee Joyner. Ruidoso gets the point and the serve back. They lead 5-3 early. Nope, they changed it and say it went out. So Lovington will get the point, and we'll still have the serve. As Knapp to serve, gets it over. He's set on the back line and then back over, and then a long hit is putting too much into that one. On the far sideline was Widener, and Lovington with the 5-4 lead. So Knapp still with the service, Lovington with the lead. Carly puts it over. Turn to Mendez, who sets it across. Zabry will get it on the ball over to Castro, and then Knapp will feed it back over to Mendez. Feeds it far side. Kill attempt going to be put up and then just pushed across, and got a double hit for Lovington. They'll give it back to Ruidoso, and we are tied at 5 apiece. So now it'll be Huey who will send it over. Castro to Castro, sets it up, back to Malaya. She'll throw it over as Huey will get it, and they just desperation free ball it over, and just a little bitty soft touch. Somehow Ruidoso will keep it alive. Got to get it back over on hit number 3 to Myra, and then over to Aragon. She'll send it over with the free ball. A deep ball, and that one is going to be fed into the net by McAllister, and Lovington gets the point. And the serve back, 6-5 in favor of the Lady Cats. So now Aragon to serve it up for Lovington. Leading 6-5 early in the first set. Aragon will send it over. McAllister pops it up for Huey. And then they'll get it to Mendez, who'll just send it over. Aragon sets it. And then to Castro and a block at the net by Widener. And the point will go to Ruidoso, tied at 6. Nope, it was a Lovington point, so we'll knock that one off the board and we'll keep it. And I'll try and keep the score bug where it is, as Aragon will send it back over. On the serve to Wogelmuth. Knapp to Castro, feeds it deep. Mendez will pop it up to Widener, who then sends it over. Back to Myra, over to Malay, and she'll send it up, and somehow Knapp gets to it, and Mendez will save it. Now set by Hernandez, and then a quick toss over by Carly Greben. She'll get the kill, and Lovington gets the point. They are now up 8-5 here in set number 1. Layla Hernandez goes back thinking serve. No, I'm pretty sure it's still Yuri. She's got a couple service points. 8-5, Lovington with a 3-point lead. That one fed back deep for Huey, who sets it. And Ruidoso just going to have to send it over. Castro to Hernandez to Greben, back in the Ruidoso end of the court. And just sending it over, and too hot to handle is Joyner. She'll get Ruidoso the point and the serve back. 8-6 is the score in favor of the Lovington Lady Cats. And now serving will be Joyner. Joyner to Greben. That's it for Greben, and from Knapp, pardon me. The other Carly. She's not the other Carly. Hernandez. And sending it in and sending it a little bit long is Carly Greben. So it'll be a point for Ruidoso. So now 8-7, Lovington. The 1-point lead, and sending it into the net is Joyner on the service error. So Lovington will take the 9-7 lead. That'll be Layla Hernandez to serve it up. Layla will send it over. And the set by Mendez. And just a soft little touch by McAllister. Now set Castro to Castro. Puts it over 2 blockers at the net. And a tight set, and somehow going to be pushed over by McAllister. Now back to Malaya. Will send it into the back row. Mendez gets to it. Short set. That one kept alive. Popped up. Mendez, and then sending it back over is Widener. Zabry gets to it. And Myra to Malaya. who puts it down and somehow saved and put back over by Holder, the libero. Oh, Hernandez back over. Good volley here. Out to the far side, and a kill shot going to be put down by McAllister. And Ruidoso will cut it down to a 9-8 Lovington lead. Good long volley there. And so now it'll be serving. It'll be Gutierrez who sends it over. Hernandez to Castro. And just going to be sent over by Greben. Mendez will set the other way. Sent over by Wogelmuth. Lovington gets to it. Castro somehow shoots the free ball over. Out to the far side, and the outside hitter, and coming down on it is McAllister with the boom. Her second kill, and ties this match up at 9 apiece. Gutierrez back to serve once again. We'll send it up and over, not trying to do anything fancy. Castro to Castro. Malaya will send it over short. Wogelmuth to it. Now set up for McAllister. Tries to kill it. Malaya saves it and sends it back over. Get it to McAllister again. Is Knapp to Castro, who sets for Greben, who will send the kill down. Somehow going to be saved. Now a push back over, and we're going to have a double hit. Yep, 2 hits. So Lovington will retake the lead 10-9. Good hustle by both squads thus far in the early going here of this one, 10-9. Lovington in the lead, set 1. Castro will serve it over. He'll get it to the libero Holder, who just pushes it over, and they'll call a double hit on Holder. Malaya with the point, and Lovington with an 11-9 lead. Now Malaya sends it over as Holder to the front row, a short set. Holder gets back to it and sends it over. Greben puts it into the backcourt. And Des just going to have to send it over. Out at Castro, who just pushes it over. Ruidoso there for it with McAllister. And a nice block at the net by Greben as Mendez just pushes that time. Set up to Castro, now over to Knapp, who kills it down. Carly Knapp with her first kill of the match, and Lovington now with a 12-9 lead. Malaya Castro still serving for the Lady Cats. Malaya's next serve to the net. McAllister back over to Myra, into the middle for Greben. And it's going to be pushed over and into the net as Holder, instead of popping it up, puts it backwards. And another point for the Lady Cats. Malaya finding a hot hand in the service. Go to Holder, now to the front line to Mendez. He'll just push it over. Now Malaya gets to it as Knapp will save it. Now to Myra, who will send it over. Holder to the front line, pushed over by Gutierrez. And a whistle going to sound, and I think we've got a net, double hit by Lovington. So Ruidoso breaks a little Lovington streak and gets the serve back. The Lady Cats, though, leading 13-10. So now to be the libero Holder, as checking in will be Joyner. Holder sends it over. Rodriguez to it to Castro, who put the free ball over. Ruidoso to the front line and attempting to kill that one down was McAllister. Back over, great return for the Lady Cats as Greben gets it over off of a set from Knapp, and Lovington with the point. Now 14-10 for the Lady Cats. And Zabri Rodriguez to serve. Sends it hard into Joyner. Manages to pop it up in an attempted long kill by Huey, but into the net. So another point for Lovington. The Lady Cats playing consistently here in match number 1. Sabres puts it over. Holder just going to have to send the free ball over. And to Knapp. And just a little push over by Gutierrez. Then over to Aragon, who puts way too much on it. And it'll be out and a point for Ruidoso. So back to serve Now be McAllister, and she will serve it into the net. So again, Lovington can take advantage of these gifts as they're being given. And now it'll be Castro back to serve. We've gone through one rotation. Myra sends it over. The front line with Mendez. And then the attempted kill by Joyner. Popped up. Back to Knapp, who puts it over. McAllister back to the front row to Joyner. Saved by Castro, gets it over the net. Aragon saves it at the net. Carly gets it up, but is going to be blocked, somehow saved. But Lovington not able to handle it. Not a quality touch, but Lovington playing hard, hustling well to keep that one alive as long as they did. They still lead by 4, 16-12. So now it'll be Savannah Mendez back to serve for Ruidoso. She had an ace in her earlier serve this match. Put it over as Zabry. It's it behind the 10-foot line, and a whistle sounds, and we got a double hit on Lovington. Gonna minimize those mistakes. Still in the lead, though, 16-13. Mendez back to serve. He'll send it over. Zabry to Castro, who's just going to push it back over, and Mendez just getting an arm on it. Nothing she could do about it. I think they thought Myra was going to set it. Instead, she sent it over. And Lovington back up by 4, 17-13. But now Knapp to serve, the running jump serve. Holder, and then gets set by Widener. Pushed over by Mendez. To Carly to Myra. To Layla. In the set on the far side for Joyner. Tries to kill it. Myra saves it. Hernandez pops it up, but nothing she can do about it. So the point goes to Ruidoso. 17-14 our score, first set. Here at Wildcat Gym is now it'll be Huey serving, and she will serve it into the net. Huey with a couple of kills, but too many service errors for Ruidoso. Here in this first set, it's their third service error to none so far for the Lady Cats. Something we didn't talk about in the early going. And a timeout taken by Coach Sterrett. We'll take it with them. This is Lady Cat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Back here at Lovington, Lady Cat Volleyball on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm TJ Miracle sitting in for Dawn Morgan tonight, who's on assignment, taking care of the Hobbs Lady Eagles tonight. Thanks for being with us. So Ruidoso takes the timeout with Lovington leading 18-14 here in set number 1 as Yuri Aragon will be back to serve for the Lady Cats. There's Lovington losing in 5 sets to this team about a month ago, but a much different squad as Yuri gets it over. Mendez will just push it over, and is it on the line? No, it is out. So Lovington with another point. Good eye there for the Lady Cats. So Aragon prepares to serve again. Gets it up and over. As Huey to the front line. They'll get it over to Joyner. As Castro sets. Malaya will throw it home and throw it over. Somehow Ruidoso keeps it alive. Malaya to Myra. And then Hernandez, Layla will send it over. And into the backcourt. Ruidoso trying to keep it alive and cannot do it on the third touch. Did not go over the net. So Lovington showing a lot of fight here in this first set. They lead it 20-14. Now Aragon to serve again. Very tight set as Mendez put it back over as Greben, who's going to kill it down. Nice job by Carly Greben, her second kill of the set. And Lovington takes the 21-14 advantage. Aragon with 5 service points for Lovington. As she's back to serve again. Feed it over as McAllister puts it up, feeds it backwards, and now Huey just going to have to try and get it to the net and cannot. So Lovington now with a 22-14 lead. Beauty back to serve again as Aragon will put it up and over. Huey to the front line to Mendez, who sets it up for Wogelmuth. Aragon to Castro, and too much on it for Malaya. But Lovington on a nice little run there goes up 22-15. And now it'll be Joyner. Back to serve. Actually, nope, it won't be Joyner. We're going to put in Olivia Hildman. She'll serve as Joyner comes out. So Hildman back to serve for Ruidoso. Malaya to the front line to Myra, and it's going to be pushed over by Wogelmuth. And it'll be a point for Ruidoso. 22-16, Lovington still up by 6. That one just barely going to clear, and Lovington cannot get it up in the air, not quality touches. And another point for Ruidoso. Of course, you can't really bet on a net serve going your way. It did that time for Ruidoso, and another service error as Hildman into the net gives Lovington the ball back, and now a 23-17 lead. And back to serve will be Layla Hernandez. Now Layla to serve. Up and over. Holder. And just an attempted, just a little missed time on the jump there for Wogelmuth. And now Lovington will have set point up 24-17 on the serve of Layla Hernandez. Layla will serve it up, gets it over, popped up by Huey, then back to the front line, and McAllister tries to kill it and will. Just too hot to handle for Carly Knapp. McAllister, her third kill of the match. So Ruidoso going to try and stay alive. Lovington wins the set on the next point. So Gutierrez now to serve. Gutierrez puts it up, barely clears. Knapp gets to it. To Castro, then to Zabry. We'll send it over now to the far side. McAllister trying to kill it, and she will kill it right over Greben. Greben got a hand on it, but not much she could do about it. And timeout going to be taken now by the Lovington Lady Cats. With Lovington up 24-19, I think a good timeout by head coach Marissa Ochoa to try and settle things down, settle things in. They're 1 point away from victory in the first set, up 24-19. But this is sometimes the danger area. If Gutierrez can get a little hot on the service, and Ruidoso can get a few more quality touches, they could come back. And I think Coach Ochoa wanting to make sure that that's not what happens. So Gutierrez trying to serve to keep the set alive for Ruidoso. She'll put it up and over. Zabry pops it up to Carly, and just a little miscommunication between Greben and Castro. And another point for Ruidoso as they try and close the gap. 24-20, the Lady Cats in the lead. Gutierrez back to serve again. She'll put it up and over. Rodriguez to the front line. Castro just pushes it over as Holder gets to it. Now to the front line. Mendez will put it over. Zabry in the backcourt to Hernandez. Then the free ball put over. And setting it on the far side. And just a little pushover by McAllister. Her fifth kill. And Ruidoso making a charge here late in the first set. Lovington is still up 24-21. But Ruidoso closing the gap. Gutierrez will send it into the top of the net. A net serve on another service error. And Lovington victorious in set one, 25-21. We'll take a timeout, come back with set number two. This is Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services,
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, Lady Cats volleyball continues on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm TJ Miracle, in for Dawn Morgan tonight, who's on assignment doing the Hobbs Lady Eagles. So Lovington winning set number 1, 25-21. Just a great team effort, not a lot of kills, but they managed to get the hot hand in Yuri Adagon, 6 service points for Yuri, and just a lot fewer mistakes than Ruidoso. So Lovington will have the serve here in set number 2, and it'll be Myra Castro to start the service off for Lovington. So Myra with the kill in that first set will send it over. McAllister on the back row to Holder, and having to send it over is Gutierrez. Rodriguez to it, to Hernandez, and then Adagon will send over a high ball. Holder gets to it right at the back line to Gutierrez. They'll set it, and we'll actually have a whistle and a double hit by Ruidoso, and Lovington with the 1-0 lead. Just underway in set 2. Lovington leads 1-0 as Myra quickly sends it over. Holder to the front line, but nothing she can do about it. Not a quality touch. So another point for the Lady Cats. They lead 2-0. And Myra gets the okay, and she goes. Sends that one over a fastball. Mendez behind her. Rodriguez to it. Myra just pushes it over, and she'll get the kill as she just put a fastball on a line past Holder. And Lovington up early, 3-0. So the Lady Cats playing with some fire here this afternoon into the evening time. Castro sends a high one up that time to McAllister. Now over to the far side, and the kill attempted. Lovington saves it, and Castro will just send it over. Holder to the front line where Gutierrez will set it. Just having to put it over is Hildman. To the front line, Myra pushing it over, but we'll have a whistle and double hit. Yep, on Lovington. So Ruidoso will put the goose egg off the board. They trail Lovington 3-1 here in set number 2. And that'll be Mendez to start the service here in set 2 for Ruidoso. Did have an ace back in set number 1. She'll send that one over. Zabri pops it up to Myra, to Hernandez, and just too much for Layla. Ruidoso with the point. Lovington, though, still leads 3-2. Of course, back a month ago, these two teams went 5 sets. Ruidoso winning the first two, Lovington winning the second two before Ruidoso ultimately prevailing. And too much, and an ace going to be called for Mendez is not a quality touch in the backcourt for Lovington. And we are tied at 3 apiece. So Mendez back to serve again. Barely gets that one over. Rodriguez to Castro. Aragon just pushes it over on the free ball. Out of the front line. Widman will throw it over. Castro to Aragon, and way too much for Yuri. And Ruidoso will take the lead 4-3. But still early here in set number 2. Lovington leading 1-0. Mendez on the serve. Rodriguez to Castro. And a great kill put down, a long distance kill by Layla Hernandez. Ties this one up at 4 apiece, and will give the Lady Cats the serve back. So it'll be Carly Knapp to serve it up for Lovington. All tied at 4. It's Carly with the running jump serve. McAllister to Holder. And then just the free ball sent over by Hildman. Back to Lovington as Malaya sends it over, and just a little push kill for Malaya Castro. Nice job there for Malaya. Off of the point for Lovington, they retake the lead 5-4. The Knapp sends one over a little bit harder, and a little bit of miscommunication there between McAllister and Holder, and the ace for Carly Knapp. And a 6-4 lead now for Lovington. That one was coming in pretty hot and heavy. A little miscommunication in the backcourt for Ruidoso, but you'll take it if you're a Lady Cat fan. A Knapp to Holder, and just a short set. Somehow Mendez gets it over, and Layla Hernandez not able to handle it. Gets a touch on it, but not a quality touch. So the point for Ruidoso. Now it'll be Presley Huey back to serve. She'll send it over. Malaya to Layla, then pushed over by Myra Castro. Onto the front row with Hildman. And sending it back over is Knapp. Somehow getting to it is Hildman. Now they'll set it up into the middle. Zabry gets it off the hit from Wogelmuth. And just shooting it over on the free ball. Aragon will get to it. And pushing it somehow, Ruidoso keeps it alive. Myra sets it back to Layla, who will push it over for a long distance kill. Second kill for Layla Hernandez. And Lovington back up by 2, 7-5. Carly Greben will check in, take over on the front line. Yuri Aragon back to serve. Aragon gets it over. And a quick shot put down, diving and getting to it is McAllister. And Aragon will set it. Castro in the front, and a swipe at it. And getting a hand on it is Mendez. And yep, they're going to say she got a piece of it. And so Aragon will have her first kill, and Lovington takes the 8-5 lead. Yuri back to serve again. As Huey with first touch. Then going to be set in the backcourt by McAllister, and Huey just going to have to send it back over. Myra to Hernandez, who sends it back. Mendez to it. Into Widener. And sent over by McAllister. Lovington somehow keeps it alive. Hernandez will send it back over. Setting up for Widener, who sends it wide. And a point for the Lovington Lady Cats. Now up 9-5 here in set number 2. Of course, 2 more games for Lovington before district starts today and Thursday. Aragon will send the serve over as McAllister gets it back, and Yuri, first touch. And Myra to Malaya. Mendez sends it up, and a little miscommunication as Ruidoso flailing to try and get to that one, and Lovington now doubling up the Lady Warriors by a score of 10-5. You kind of feel Lovington stretching the legs a little bit. You got to think Coach Sterrett probably going to take a timeout here pretty quick. Aragon just sending that one way too much. So the error on Aragon, but she's still got 9 service points. 10-6, Lovington leading is now Hildman. The outside hitter back to serve. And she'll send that one over. It hits the net, and Layla gets a touch on it, but not a quality one, and so the point for Ruidoso. Hildman to serve again, puts that one high, and that one is going to go out. And give the serve back to Lovington and give them the point. 11-7 is our score. Checking out will be Widener. Checking in will be Gutierrez. And Layla Hernandez back to serve for the Lady Cats. Layla, almost a knuckler going over. Returned by Ruidoso. Castro. Holder. And a great block at the net by Carly Greben. Great positioning for Greben. And the point for Lovington. Give her the block. Lovington back up by 5. To the front row. Somehow Gutierrez gets to it. And just a pushover by Wogelmuth. As Castro. Myra to Malaya. But Malaya hits it too long. And the point for Ruidoso. So now Gutierrez on to serve. She's been their most effective server today. Mendez. She'll send one over. Rodriguez, first touch. Over to Malaya. Just a little soft kill for Castro. Malaya Castro, her second kill of the ball game. Lovington back up by 5, 13-8. Right now, everything going the way of the Lady Cats as Malaya will be back to serve. So Castro puts it up. Callister with first touch, and Presley puts it over. Back to Huey. They'll set it to the front row. McAllister with just a soft little kill over Castro. Callister, her 5th kill, 6th kill of the ball game. Of the match, I should say. You get strange terminology when you let the football, baseball, and basketball guy do volleyball. And a service error by Holder. So quickly, another point for Lovington, and the serve comes back their way. Having to fight that one off was Huey. So now it'll be Zabri Rodriguez back to serve, the sophomore libero for the Lady Cats. Zabri puts it up, and Holder going to give Zabri the ace, as Holder probably should have let that one go. Lovington with the point makes it 15-9. Zabri barely gets that one to clear. First touch put on, but just kind of a little desperation by McAllister. And another point for the Lady Cats. Great serve by Zabri. Got over the net, just pretty much died. 16-9 Lovington, and tried the same thing, but didn't work quite as well that time. So into the net. Just the first service error on Lovington. So back to Ruidoso as McAllister will serve it over. Hernandez off the set. Edagon pops it over. Holder with first touch down to the far side with Hildman. She pops it into the net, and Lovington will get the point. And the serve back. So again, Lovington trying to do a little running away with this as Myra back to serve. Holder with first touch to Mendez. And then Huey sends the free ball over. Setting it up for Edagon, who sends over just a soft little kill. Edagon, her second kill of the game. And now 18-10. Lovington in the lead, 18-10. Myra sends it over. First touch as Mendez will set it. Holder just going to have to send the free ball over. Zabri with the first touch gets it high. Now over to Knapp, but double touch on Lovington. So give the serve back to Ruidoso and the point. Now 18-11. Mendez to serve for the Warriors. She's been one of their more efficient servers. Has a couple aces. Zabri to the front line, and Myra just going to push it over. Holder, first touch. Now over to Hildman. who gets it over. First touch from Zabry, and somehow Hernandez will get it over. Set it to the far side with Hildman, and a double touch on Ruidoso. So give the Lady Cats the point, now 19-11. And it'll be Lovington serve with Carly Knapp back to do the honors. Knapp with the running jump serve, somehow gets it over the net. You can't practice that. Second ace for Carly, and now it's 22-11 in favor of Lovington. Carly the running jump serve again. That one clears. Huey with first touch. And now they'll get it over to Widener, who will throw it long. And another point for the Lovington Lady Cats. 21-11, a 10-point lead for Lovington. And just 4 points away from putting set number 2 to bed. Knapp on the running jump again. Ruidoso first touch as Mendez will set. Lovington saves it. Edagon pushes it over. Mendez with first touch the other way. Back to Wildman, who will send it up. Castro to Castro, and just a little bit off the side of the fist for Malaya. And Ruidoso with the point. So now it'll be back in a service error, the second for Huey. Lovington leading 22-12. Late in the second set. So now it'll be serve for Lovington as Edagon sends it over. First touch going to be a close set. As Greben gets a hand on it. The net. Myra sets it for Layla, but right into the net for Layla. And Ruidoso stays alive, 22-13. Oh, nope, they changed it. They say a fault for Ruidoso. And now 23-12 in favor of the Lady Cats. And a long hit, and that one going to go wide for Wogelmuth. And so 24-13 in favor of Lovington. Sorry, I'm kind of the do-it-all guy today. So now with a chance to win set number 2, Edagon back to serve. Sends over a soft one, and Edagon will have the ace. Puts it into the books. Yuri Edagon with another ace. And the Lovington Lady Cats victorious in set number 2, 25-13. We'll be back for the set number 3. This is Lady Cat Volleyball.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and on HobbsAmerica.com. I'm TJ Miracle in for Dawn Morgan this evening. Dawn on assignment tonight, handling the Hobbs Lady Eagles tonight. So thanks for putting up with me. Lovington victorious in set 2, 25-13. So now Lovington hoping to put this one away in straight sets and get their second victory of the season. So thanks for bearing with me. Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit like a one-armed paper hanger with hives, running everything here, and appreciate you putting up with me this evening. So it'll be McAllister back to serve as we start set number 3 here at Wildcat Gym. First touch by the Lady Cats as Rodriguez will set it deep, and setting it back over is Hernandez. As the setup for Ruidoso as that one is going to go off of the hands of Layla Hernandez, and it'll be an early 1-0 lead off of the serve from McAllister. McAllister 6 kills in the match and gets that one over, and we'll have an ace as nothing Layla can do about it. Second ace for McAllister in the match too, and so Ruidoso with the early 2-0 lead here in set 3. Of course, it's do or die time if you're the Lady Warriors. McAllister is the first touch by Lovington. Hernandez sends it over into the front line. Gutierrez, and just a little push over. Somehow Lovington will get it back over. On the third touch, McAllister to it, sends a screwball over. Now back to Knapp, and she'll send one into no woman's land. And Carly Knapp with her second kill gets Lovington on the board. Breaks the serve, and we'll give them the serve back. So 2-1 now. Lovington in the service. Myra Castro to start things off for Lovington. Myra sends it over. First touch for Huey. Then to the front line with Joyner, and Joyner will kill it down. Her third kill of the match, and it's now 3-1 Ruidoso. Lovington winning set 1, 25-21. Set 2, 25-13. Ruidoso coming out looking like they want this one to go at least 4. As Mendez sends over a soft one, Lovington will handle it. As Layla pushes it over, Mendez with first touch to Holder. Then back to McAllister, who sends one over, and it is going to be out, just out. And so Lovington with the serve back. That one very, very close. And now to be Carly Knapp to serve for the Lady Cats. Knapp with a couple aces in the match. Sends it over, and the first touch is just already sent back over. Mendez will set it into the middle, and just a soft little put-down kill for Huey. So the team's trading points. It's 4-2 right now in favor of Ruidoso. Coming out with more fire in this third set. It's Huey. It's Rodriguez first touch. Myra sets it for Edegon, who will push it over. Mendez with first touch for Ruidoso. Then a long hit back over for Joyner. Zabry. Myra to Malaya. She'll get it over, and somehow Ruidoso saves it with Huey. And the third hit not going to go back over. And so Lovington with the point and getting the serve back. 4-3. Ruidoso leads in set number 3. Carly Greben will check in. Avery Rodriguez will check out. As Edegon to serve for Lovington. Edegon sends that one back as Huey with first touch. Then back to the middle, and they'll send a free ball over. Knapp to the front line. Myra pushes it over, but it'll be out. Just a little too much there for Myra as the teams continue just to trade points. 5-3, Ruidoso in the lead. So now Kaylee Joyner to serve for the Warriors, and she'll send that one, and it is long. And Joyner sending it long, and Lovington taking advantage of another mistake by Ruidoso. And so now Layla Hernandez to serve. Layla up and over. Mendez with first touch. Gutierrez in the free ball sent over by McAllister. Rodriguez to Hernandez and a pushover by Castro, and somehow Castro gets to it. I think if Mendez lets that one go, that it's out of bounds, but Lovington will take every point they can get, and we're now tied at 5. Layla back to serve again. Sends it over, and it'll be pushed back on first touch. And Lovington with the 6-5 lead now. They've battled back. Ruidoso started with the first 2 points, then the teams traded points. Now Lovington up in set 3, 6-5. And Mendez with another touch that she probably shouldn't have had. Should have let that one go. And Lovington now up by 2, 7-5. And Coach Sterrett going to say, all right, let's talk about it. We're in set number 3. Lovington with the 7-5 lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Lady Cat Volleyball continues on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
And welcome back, Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball here from Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. I'm TJ Miracle. As Coach Sterrett takes the timeout, Lovington leading 7-5. Layla serves it. And a close, tight set as Holder gets the hand on it, but feeds up the tight set right to the net. And so another point for the Lady Cats. They stretch it out to a 3-point lead, 8-5. Layla to serve again, sends a fastball out, and is it out? Yep, they're going to say just out. But still Lovington in the lead now. 8-6 is Gutierrez, probably the best server for Ruidoso. Comes in to try to get her team back in at a high serve is Knapp. With first contact, then to Greben, who will kill it down and sends it hard. Nothing Mendez can do about it. Greben 4 kills in the game. Lovington back up by 3, 9-6. Of course, don't forget Thursday night. We'll be right back here at the friendly confines with the Tatum Lady Coyotes coming to town. Now it'll be Malaya Castro to serve. Malaya puts it over. As Widener, first touch, and Mendez tries to kill it, mistimes the jump, and gives Lovington the point. So now 10-6 is the Lovington bench cheering on their team. Making a little noise out there. Good communication this afternoon from the Lady Cats as Malaya sends it over. Mendez first touch to Gutierrez. Into the middle for McAllister, and she is going to serve it. Yep, she's going to get it in. So somehow McAllister, they're going to say actually a net violation for Lovington. 10-7 is now. It'll be Holder to serve. The libero spins it into the net. Her second serve error. Lovington up by 4, 11-7. They'd be content to just trade points right now, I think, as Edagon checks back in. Xavier Rodriguez, and she will serve it into the net. Her second serve error. We'll give it back to Ruidoso. We're in one of those little sets where just trading points. McAllister will send it over. Malaya and Myra coming over to try to get the set. Comes in front of Edagon. So a little miscommunication by the Lady Cats will give the point to Ruidoso. So McAllister back to serve. Will send a fastball over, and it's going to go long. And so now 12-9 for Lovington. And Myra to serve. Oops, sorry about that. Ms. Holder, first touch to Mendez. And just a little fingertip push over by Huey to the back row where Malaya will get it. Then Myra will send the free ball over. Back to Gutierrez and an attempted spike as Huey hammers it. But it'll go long and it'll be a point. Another one for the Lady Cats. So 13-9, Lovington up by 4. Myra serves it back over. McAllister to Mendez. Then over to the far side. Joyner with the attempted kill. And the free ball put over by Myra. Holder to the front. And then just going to be a little free ball push. And pushing it across. Layla gets it over for Lovington. Then back to Joyner as Rodriguez to Castro to Hernandez. Still a little soft push. Gutierrez. Lovington back to it as Carly Knapp sends it over. Somehow getting to it is Huey. Feed it to the back row and McAllister. She'll put the free ball back over. Castro to the middle. Aragon. It's a little curve ball up. A tight set. Somehow getting to it is Mendez. Then the set for Aragon, who just pushes it back. And a push too close by Holder. And give the point to the Lady Cats. 14-9, Lovington in the lead. 5 points, their biggest of the set. Myra sends it back over. Dug out by McAllister. Into the front ran, and Aragon gets the block. And another point for the Lady Cats. Now 15-9. And Myra still serving. Castro sends the curveball over, dug out by McAllister. Then back to Holder. Lovington saves it. Nice job by Hernandez. Holder first contact. Into Mendez, who will push it over. Malaya to Myra to Layla, and she'll kill it down. Layla Hernandez with the kill. And it's 16-9 now in favor of the Lady Cats. So Myra continues to serve. Lovington has stretched it out to a 7-point lead. Dug out. And then to the middle, pushed over by Huey. And Huey, with some funky spin on that one, gets it off the hands of Hernandez. No point for Ruidoso, and they get the serve back. But Lovington up by 6, 16-10. As now Mendez to serve, goes to the far side of the court. Will send over a soft one, and Zabry not able to dig that one out. The ace for Mendez. That'll be her third ace of the contest. If you're Lovington, you want to break it pretty quick. She's Jean Gutierrez. It's probably a 1A, 1B on their service as Myra pushes it over. Mendez will get first contact, then up towards the net. Lovington returns as Knapp puts a hard one over. Mendez gets to it. As Huey feeds it back over. Zabry to it, to Myra, over to Carly. As Joyner, back to Joyner, sends the kill down. Malaya to it. Myra comes out of nowhere and pushes it over. Mendez will set. Joyner tries to kill it. Zabry there. Back over to Carly. The block at the net by Widener. And Widener gets a fist on it, and then a free ball goes over. Resetting. Aragon in the middle, and she's just going to push that one way too wide. Aragon just, you could almost see it when she went up. She had the hands pointed way too high and just pushed way too hard on that one. Still Lovington in the lead, 16-12. Gutierrez will send it and somehow gets it over. Now back is Rodriguez to Castro to Hernandez. Holder. Back to Holder. Zabry in the backcourt to Myra. To Carly as Knapp sends it over. Somehow getting to it as McAllister digs it out. And almost a little miscommunication. Lovington still back with it. Layla puts one high. Pushed up by McAllister. And the attempted kill. Lovington with it. Castro will just push it back over. Third hit, and that one is going to go out of bounds. So Lovington gets it 17-12. And the lead in set number 3. And Carly Knapp just a little bit off on the jump serve, so the serve into the net. 17-13. Lovington still in the lead here in set number 3. So is Huey going to send a long ball over? Lovington the point and the serve back. Ruidoso way too many service errors. Let's see, that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've had 14 service errors in this in this match through 2+ sets. So Edagon sends the curve ball over. First hit. Mendez settles it down into the back row. Dug out by Knapp. Over to Hernandez, who sends it just wide. Was trying to go for a vacated near side shot. Just sends it a little wide. And I thought Coach Ochoa was going to take a timeout. 18-14. Lovington leading. That'll be Kaylee Joyner to serve for the Warriors. Joyner gets that one over. Castro sets at the net to Greben, and she'll put it down. Greben, her 5th kill of the match. And Lovington up now 19-14. Lovington trying to get a straight sets win here this evening. And back to serve will be Layla Hernandez. Gutierrez checks back in for Ruidoso. So Layla will serve it up. Dug out by Holder and then pushed over by Gutierrez. Castro to Castro, back to Castro. Gets it over. And on the third touch, Wogelmuth will send it over. Dug out by Zabri Rodriguez, and a close in at the net. Somehow saved by Gutierrez. Mendez sends it back, and Wogelmuth tries to send it over, but nope, that'll be a net violation on Ruidoso. Lovington just 5 points away from the straight set winner. So Layla puts the fastball, and that one goes into the net. Lovington just 5 service errors in the game. So now Gutierrez to serve. Gutierrez is one of those servers that can get hot. So she sends a high one up, and Zabri just going to watch that one go. And Lovington gets the point and the serve back. Inching closer and closer. Now Malaya Castro on the serve. Malaya sends it over, and we'll have a whistle sound, and we'll have, they weren't quite ready yet. So it'll just be a redo. 21-15 our score. Lovington leading 2-0. We're in set number 3. So let's try again as Malaya dug out by McAllister. And then Malaya gets a big dig that goes back over as a free ball. Lovington gets to it and give the kill to Carly Greben as she and Myra Castro are like, oh, which one of us got it? No matter who got it, it's a point for the Lady Cats. Now 22-15. Malaya back to serve. We'll send over that dug by McAllister, who fingertip rolls it over. Then a close set at the net and a double hit by Myra right at the net. Nothing you can do when you're playing that tight on the net. So the point for Ruidoso. That'll be Holder back to serve. 22-16, Lovington in the lead. Holder gets it over. Out by Hernandez, then over to Knapp, who sends it. And Joyner gets to it, but pops it up. So Knapp, who's having a very good match. Lovington now just 2 points away from the straight set victory. Yuri Edagon will check in for Carly Greben, and a timeout going to be taken by Coach Sterrett. So we'll just keep it right here. Of course, remind you, coming up Thursday night, 6 o'clock, right back here at the Friendly Confines. The Tatum Lady Coyotes will be in town. Dawn Morgan will be back in the big chair. She'll have the call. I'll be back in my normal role of just kind of running the camera and keeping up with some things. Learning a lot, though, the last 3 seasons covering this. But great to have you with us wherever you are around the world on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Of course, do subscribe to that YouTube channel. We would appreciate that. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, somebody gets $100 of my money. And of course, we can't do the YouTube and the Hobbs America thing without our great sponsors. We appreciate all of them making Lady Cat Sports possible here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Again, please subscribe. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, somebody gets $100 of my money. It's not coming from the sponsors. Not coming from the company, it's coming out of my back pocket. So tell your friends and family, subscribe, and maybe get somebody $100 of my money. So Zabri Rodriguez back to serve. Lovington 2 points away from the straight set victory. Zabri going to send that one in, and it touches in, and an ace for Zabri, her 3rd ace of the match. And so now Rodriguez will serve for game point. game, set, and match point. 24-16. Rodriguez serves up the high one, and it's off the hands of Holder, somehow dug out and safe. Third ball over by Gutierrez. And set for Aragon, who sends it, but it'll be wide. So Ruidoso will live for at least one more point, 24-17. And now McAllister to serve. Puts it over in the net. Serve will end it. McAllister, her third service error of the game, will end it. Lovington victorious 25-17 over the Ruidoso Lady Warriors. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and wrap things up. This is Lady Cat Volleyball on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional man welding team support WIldcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services,
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. Lovington with a straight set victory over Ruidoso, so they win this one 3-0, winning set 1 25-21, set 2 25-13, and set 3 25-17. Leading the way for the Lovington Lady Cats, Carly Greben, coming off the bench, had 6 kills. And she also had a block. 2 aces for Layla Hernandez to go with 3 kills. 3 aces for Zabri Rodriguez. Yuri Aragon, an ace, a block, and 2 kills. Malaya Castro, a couple of kills. Myra Castro, a couple of kills and a couple of aces. Carly Knapp, 3 kills, 2 aces as well. So good job by the Lovington Lady Cats. Leader for Ruidoso, Juliana McAllister. She had 6 kills to lead the way. 3 aces for Savannah Mendez for Ruidoso. So the Lady Cats will improve to 2-13 on the year with one more pre-district matchup coming up. That'll be on Thursday right back here at the friendly confines with the Lady Coyotes from Tatum coming to town. Dawn Morgan will be back in the big chair, and I'll be back in my accustomed spot, just kind of running the tech and the camera. But thanks for putting up with me tonight. For Ruidoso, they will fall to 2-10 on the year. They start their district on Saturday. Best of luck to the Lady Warriors moving forward, and of course safe travels to our friends from Ruidoso heading back up into the mountains for tonight. And with that, my friends, we will put a wrap on it. The Lovington Lady Cats coming out and playing extremely well and getting the straight set victory, 25-21, 25-13, and 25-17. So for Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle saying so long from Wildcat Gym. Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball has been brought to you by the Lee County Electric Cooperative, Lovington Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Devon Energy, Bob's Thriftway, Man Welding, Stone Oilfield Services, Now Pharmacy, and Lovington Auto Supply. Good night, everybody.